So if you've been watching my streams lately, you'll know that I've been learning Ryu. I think he's really fun. He's a cool character to play. And when you're learning a new character, or when you're trying to like push your current character to a new rank or to learn new things, watching replays is going to be one of the most important things you can do. And I think we all know how to watch replays. It's pretty easy to do. You just watch it. But I want to talk about how to actually watch, practice, and implement new things you learn from a replay into your own game. And not only how to do it, but how to implement it and get it right away in your matches. So let's go to CFN and let's watch a replay. So I'm learning Ryu. One of my favorite Ryu players to watch lately is Jimmy. You guys all know Jimmy. He's great. If you haven't checked out his streams, check him out. He's a great player. So I'm going to pull him up here. All right, here's Jimmy. Let's watch a win versus a jury. All right, and let's see what he does against this jury player. So the first thing I do when I'm watching a replay, I just watch the whole thing start to finish, and I actually turn off like the frame meter and like all the attack data and the input history. I like to turn it off and just watch it as if it was a real match in real life. Okay. He's probably a little bit late on the crouching mini kick. Nice parry. Boom, boom. Then on the parry, he goes for this combo into a mix there. So for me, that's something I haven't done. That set up into back hard punch. So that's something I'm going to keep in mind. Then the whiff punish there. The nice cross cut. That was really sick. Then unfortunately just a spacing thing for Jimmy, but on knockdown he blocks. Alright, so he lost the first round, but that's okay. But I already saw 3 things that I want to practice myself from that first match. Almost. Into this. 4 things I want to practice in my matches. 5 things. Nice air there. Goes for a throw into walk forward hard punch. Gets the round. Okay. So already in 2 rounds, I found 5 things that I would want to practice and try to put into my game from watching Jimmy. Parry on the block string. Nice parry there too. Boom, boom into this combo. Nice medium string. 6 things I want to put into my own gameplay. Stuff that I have been doing as a new Ryu player. Nice anti-air. That was debate. Oh, this should kill? No. Goes for the safe jump. Oh, 7 things I want to put in. I've never done that. Oh, just a little bit left. What's he do on Oki? He does nothing, and the person just woke up super. Oh, unfortunate. Okay, and dies. Alright, so I think I identified like at least 7 things I would want to put into my own gameplay. So how do we do it? Well, first we have to find the thing that we want to practice. So let's go back to the beginning of the round. This time, I'm going to turn on the input history, the attack data, and the frame data. Okay, then this is what I wanted to practice. This setup here. So why did this work? Let's figure out what this setup was. What was Jimmy trying to do? What was he trying to beat? So he gets his Oki. So he goes for this into the medium kick tatsu. Then he does forward dash into a slightly delayed back hard punch, which is a meaty. So what you would normally do is go into training mode and practice it, but that takes so much time. Instead, I'm just going to take over the replay from here and try to recreate that situation myself. There we go, it worked. But I can't do it right away. If I just do it as a straight meaty, it doesn't work. So what Jimmy did, he walked forward and he did a slight delay to catch as a counter hit. And that'll beat people kind of like mashing buttons or doing like a delayed throw tech, I believe. That's what I think Jimmy was going for here. So I'm just going to try to recreate this. Boom, there. And that puts me at +3. So what did Jimmy do afterwards? I think he just went into a, autopilot heavy Hoshogeki. So I'm going to go back again. And this time, I'm going to try to do the same thing, but I'm going to try to recreate the perfect parry. So where did he get the perfect parry? Boom. Off of that. What a read. That was sick. So I'm going to go here from this jump, and I'm going to try to time that myself. Didn't get it. Let's try again. But he went to Hoshogeki. There we go. So now I'm going to practice that a couple of times until I can get it consistently, like 5 or 6, 10 times in a row. I'm on stream right now, so I'm not going to practice as I normally would, but that was something I would practice. So then let's go to like this, and let's see what combo he does afterwards. From here, he goes into drive rush, hard punch, shoryuken, into drive rush, overhead. So that's something else I'm going to try to learn. So let's go like this, boom, 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 and let's try to recreate that. All right, so that's something I would want to implement in my play. So what I would do is I would make a note. I'd write that down. I'd write down what that sequence was, which I'm going to do now on my phone. Just going to write down. And then in training mode, I'm going to practice that until I can get it perfectly, like 10 times in a row. Then next time I play a ranked match or like a battle hub match, I'm going to try to go for that sequence against my opponent. All right, so that would be the first one. Let's see the next thing I want to work on. Boom, boom. Then here, let's practice this crosscut, because Jimmy did a great thing. He went for this. He went for the walk-in throw, missed, but he was able to catch the opponent jumping. So let's copy this. There we go. So I'm going to practice this exact situation. This is something that would happen in a real match pretty often. Okay. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to try to do those two things in my matches. So after a forward throw, I'm going to walk forward, do a standing hard punch, and then also after my medium kick tatsu, I'm going to try to go for that setup he went for. Dash forward, delayed back hard punch into heavy Hashogeki. So when I practice things, I like to do it in battle hubs so I don't have to worry about my points. I don't have to worry about losing or winning like ranked matches, and I can just focus on actually implementing what I learned. Now, normally when I'm practicing this stuff, I would go into training mode and lab it a lot just to make sure that I have it underneath my hands and I can do it consistently. But because I'm doing it on stream, I'm just going to do it real quick to show you guys what I would normally do. Nice parry, thank you. There we go. No rematch? All right, well, I was able to get what I practiced. I was able to... No, not a one bar. Someone else stole the cab after one match, but I was able to do what I practiced from watching that replay, which was medium kick tatsu, dash forward into the back, hard punch into heavy Hashogeki, and it worked on block. And then also when I went for a throw against my opponent and they did a jump out of the corner, I was able to cross-cut DP successfully the first time. So that's how you should go over your replays and try to implement things into your own game. It's so helpful, and it's something I hope you guys start to implement and start to do. It's so good. But anyways, if you enjoyed this video and you thought it was helpful, please don't forget to like and subscribe because it helps support me as a content creator, and let me know in the comments what you thought. And thank you everybody so much for watching. Until next time, take care.